It's week 8 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Bengals. All that and more coming up next.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect.
Here we go.
I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
On target to his man, Tony. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Here we go. Ready? Dot.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And the fumble recovery is made. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's get set. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Dot.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Dot.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds his man Chase. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kate, I could feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. On fourth down now, the Bengals turn to Austin McNamara to punt this away. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go put a score on the board.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Hurts looking to throw. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently
11
leading the
empty.
league in passing
11,
touchdowns.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Running out of the gun with Moss. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when
Here we go.
linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check
ready?
that his legs couldn't catch this time.
12,
This QB could
12,
run,
12,
and he's
12.
ranging,
11
looking for
empty,
space,
take.
looking for an
11
outlet.
empty, take.
But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Austin McNamara on now to punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles need only one to take the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he works his way for a gain of 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Fine, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's get set. Start.
From the 41. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Start.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's got him, that's Moss. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Brings it in at the 12. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. First down, Burrow to throw. This one is taken in by Tony.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll send their tight end right. From the 22 on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the pistol, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the first. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles go up by 12. A.J. Brown, the touchdown! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, you call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He gets 6 on that play, and it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Gun. Dot.
Trying again following the sack. Higgins makes the catch. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
12. 11 MT. 11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere.
11.
Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Dot.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First down throwing for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Hurts now from the gun. Able to find Dotson here. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third and 4 coming up now. Hurts looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Hurts throwing again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They are throwing it again. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Braden Mann on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. First down, Burrow to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Burrow. Quick hitter complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
On 2.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Dot. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie it just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. From the 35 on second down. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. Philadelphia going to spend its second time out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
On third down, it's Hurts. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Now punted away, Braden Mann out to send it skyward. His work begins at the 31. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Gun.
One final shot before halftime. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead into the locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First and 10, here's Hurts. Pass complete to his back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Running right, it's Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Stays in the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He completes this one to Chase. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's another another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Punt team on the field. Begins his return at the 16. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Bengals football.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On target to his man, Tony. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
On one, ready?
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
11.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11.
Moss gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
3rd down, here's Moss. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. It's fielded at the 14. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's Saquon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll run for it with Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On 1st down, Hurts. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go, here we go. 42. Shot! Shot!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got him, that's Moss. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
On, ready?
Offense to the line for second down.
Gun. Shot!
So we hit the end of the third. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Higgins makes the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
11.
Play action now, Burrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Mechie hauls it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. He's on the move. That's complete. Here's Brown. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hurts throwing again. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
It's caught. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. On target to his man Higgins. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it's 3rd down now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He'll start from the 39. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. Barkley's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Eagles down by only 3. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hurts now from the gun. Able to find Dotson here. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. On second down, here's Barkley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing now. Caught near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Let's get set. Dot.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
11, mighty. 11, Thomas.
Looking to throw it. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Gun. Dot.
Now to throw. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
12. Dot.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Hits the 20. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.